What's up, YouTube? I already made one video response post to Tony, aka the Propaganda Buster. I wasn't really planning on doing this other video response until after I made some other videos, but figure since I'm doing one video response, might as well do another. This is a video response to Bundangbear regarding abolishing Columbus Day. You know, if you're gonna abolish Columbus Day, then why not why not abolish Genghis Khan Day, which is celebrated in Mongolia? I mean, we as Native Americans, well, part Native Americans at least, for both you and I, you know, our bloodline is descended pretty much from, you know, the Central Asian and Mongolian tribes, more or less. In fact, I am part Turkish, along with the Native Americans, so I am very Central Asian. I always find it funny how, like, you know, so many Europeans, both American, Canadian, and others, you know, actually have so much guilt over, like, you know, Native Americans. But I mean, not that I agree with the likes of Charles Darwin, but he pretty much did say it best: only the strong survive. And I do agree with that statement wholeheartedly. Okay, like, I have no sympathy for, you know, say what happened to the Slavs, you know, and Germanic peoples of Eastern and Central Europe when they were invaded, conquered, and pretty much raped and pillaged by, you know, my ancestors, the Mongols. And the reason why I don't feel any sympathy for them is, you know, if they didn't want to get invaded, if they didn't want to have their cultures destroyed, you know, their women raped and their lives ruined, then they would have fought for it harder, and they didn't. You know, they were disorganized. They were more concerned about fighting each other than they were, you know, the true enemies. You know, and they ended up getting conquered because of that. You know, simple divide and conquer tactics right there. And you know what? I don't really have any sympathy for what happened to my people, the Native Americans, either, because, you know, the same rules apply. Divide and conquer tactics, okay? If we really wanted, okay, to not have, like, white Europeans conquering us, okay, destroying our culture, raping our women, etc., okay, we would have put aside our petty differences, stopped fighting each other, and we would have resisted, okay, no matter what. And we didn't, okay? We lost because of that, okay? The way I see it is, we deserved it, alright? Much like if, you know, white people, black people, whoever ever tried to do that shit again, we would deserve being exterminated, you know, if we didn't unite together or whatever as a people and resist to the bitter end. Okay? But I don't see a point in abolishing Columbus Day because, you know what? You know, winners decide how history works, okay? You know, they won, okay? European settlers won, Native Americans lost, okay? I have nothing against Europeans for doing what they did, because the world has already shown me, you know, repeatedly now, that it's all about survival of the fittest, okay? You know, same reason why me and, you know, so many others, both Native American and Central Asian, have no sympathy for, you know, the countless white Europeans that were brutally slaughtered by my ancestors, the Mongolians, and later the Turks. Okay, you know, so to all Europeans out there, you know, Germany, Italy, whatever, who actually listen to Bundangbear, okay, I'm just letting you know, okay, the vast majority of Native Americans have absolutely no sympathy for what happened to your people, okay? So the way I see it is, I don't see why you should have even bother, you know, like, having sympathy for Native Americans, because it's not even, I mean, it's not even your fight, okay? The average Native American doesn't even want, you know, Europeans even sticking up for us, because the way, as far as they're concerned, it was your ancestors who started the whole problem, okay? You were the ones responsible, okay? The Americans of today, the white Americans of today, had nothing to do with the pillaging and mass slaughter of Native Americans. That was all Europeans right there, okay? So anyone buying into what Bundangbear is saying, whatever, don't. And Bundangbear, I mean, hey, if it's such a big deal to you, then, you know, by all means, put together a resistance army, okay? Hell, I'll fucking join you if it gets big enough, whatever, and let's take back the U.S., okay? Until then, though, stop your bitching and whining, bro, because, you know, it's not going to happen, okay? You know, they're not going to abolish Columbus Day no matter how many subscribers you have, okay? It won't happen, okay? So just stop talking about that, okay? And since people in Central Asia are not going to abolish, you know, Genghis Khan Day, and that is actually a holiday, by the way, then I don't see why you know, European Americans have to abolish Columbus Day. So that's what I think.